Hello people, so we're back, Smallville Season 11, Chapter 2 of Guardian, and wow, okay, so far, perfect, really good issue this has been, and we get a good glimpse at Lois and Clark and their life as a, well, not so married couple, because the wedding is postponed. There's just the relationship between the pair of them is just fantastic. Obviously, for those of us who remember the show, we know how much a lot of people liked Lois and Clark being together, of which we know that they are, in fact, a perfect couple. But it's just the comedy between them. You know, you've got Clark brushing his teeth, and Lois saying, "Have you broken the sink again?" And it's just things like that. The wedding presents as well is mentioned. There's even a talk about the S shield, how it looks so different, and then Clark's mentioning all about, you know, being shot by kryptonite bullets, you know, because he says it here. It says, "Nice shirt, they got the S wrong." She's like, "Well, can you blame them? You know, this thing is impossible to draw the same way twice." So I think that's kind of it's almost a dig as such, and even as Lois also says, made extra hard by you changing wardrobe at the drop of a hat. So again, there's a whole mention of him changing his costume, because we remember in the first issue Lex had already noticed that he had changed his costume as well. So yeah, so it's all there. But like I say, the relationship between them is really good. There is one thing I've got to show you though, because I actually found it a bit of a interesting placement, a hint to what we might see or who we might see in the coming issues, hopefully. Just take a really good look at Lois's laptop. Let me just see if I can get that right in there. I don't know if you can see it, but if you can't, that laptop says Wayne Tech. That's all I'm going to say on that. That's all I'm going to say. Anyway, as we move further on, we see Lex is talking to General Sam Lane. So obviously in the months after Clark pushed the planet Apocalypse out of the Earth, Lex and General Sam Lane are discussing tactics. Well, Lex is discussing tactics, and General Sam Lane is not too sure whether or not he should be on board. Lex mentions the project that he's cooking up called Guardian, so hence the name of the episode rather. And it's just how is he going to go about this particular project, and it'll be interesting to see exactly how it happens. I mean, even though he's lost his memory of everything that's happened before, Tess, erased his memory, he still remembers things. There are fragments of his memories, although he's also able to piece together certain things. I mean, he even meets Clark. Okay, look, there's him and Clark meeting for the first time since his memory loss. He actually remembers it's Clark. He even says, we were friends when I was younger. So, and Clark is actually taken aback by that, thinking, oof, okay, quite surprised that you remember something like that, given what's happened to you. There's a mention of Tess as well, and Lex even mentions about how when he was in charge of the Daily Planet, it was a newspaper, it's now a tabloid. So again, he's kind of happy that he's gotten rid of the planet. It's just, yeah, all sorts of things, and you see Clark being bumbling, as we all know. But again, this is quite interesting. We've got Lex talking to Clark. Clark hears some sort of noise, and already he's disappeared from Lex's side. So again, as soon as he's turned around, look, Clark is gone. It's like, whoa, okay. But then the coup de grace, the pièce de résistance, as I would like to put it. But I'm not even going to reveal what is at the end, because if you haven't read it, honestly, I suggest you get it and you read it, find out what is at the end. For those of you who have read it, let me know what you think. Someone did give me their thoughts on the ending, and well, all I'm going to say is bring on next week. That's all I'm going to say. I think next week we're going to see Hank Henshaw introduced. For those of you who are not familiar with that character, he is the guy known as Cyborg Superman. How does he become Cyborg Superman? Look it up. That's all I'm going to say. Look up Cyborg Superman or Hank Henshaw, and you'll find out why he became Cyborg Superman. How he became, why he became. Take it from there. Right, that's it from me. Be back next week as usual, and yeah, as I say, if you've read it, let me know in the comments below what you thought of it, and next Friday should be a good one as well. Okay, thanks a lot, see you later.